Hi everyone, welcome to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast, your daily audio summary of the latest news reported in the Ukrainian media. My name is Artem, and here is the news. 710 days left the Russian invasion of Ukraine. Polish President Andrzej Duda expressed doubt that Ukraine will be able to return Russian-occupied Crimea under its control, reports European Pravda. The president said that he does not know if Ukraine will regain Crimea, but believes it will regain Donetsk and Lugansk regions. Duda said Crimea is, quote, special place including for historical reasons. Because in fact, if we look historically, it has been in the hands of Russia for a long time, unquote. Ukrainian ambassador to Poland Vasyl Zvarich reacted saying that Crimea is Ukraine, it is and will be so. Quote, international law is the foundation. The temporary occupation of Crimea by Russia is a war crime for which it will be punished. The liberation of Crimea is our joint task and duty with the free world. We will undoubtedly do it. We believe and act together, unquote. Polish Foreign Minister Radosław Sikorski emphasized that Poland recognizes the independence of Ukraine within its internationally recognized borders, which Russia has repeatedly confirmed before. Later, Duda himself tweeted that his actions and stance on Russia's brutal aggression against Ukraine have been clear from day one. Russia violates international law, is an aggressor and occupier. He stressed that Russian aggression against Ukraine and the occupation of internationally recognized Ukrainian territories, including Crimea, is a crime. Commander of Ukraine's ground forces, General Oleksandr Syrsky, informed that heavy fighting is raging in all areas of the Kupyansk front in the Kharkiv region, with Russian forces engaging in high-intensity assault operations and deploying new reserves, reports ICTV. Syrsky noted that he had made a working visit to military units and subunits defending the Kupyansk front. The general added that he had heard reports from commanders directly at the control points and held operational meetings during which potential enemy scenarios were considered based on the intelligence obtained. We would really appreciate if you could rate us, ideally with 5 stars, and leave a glowing review in the app where you are listening to this podcast, Google Podcast, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and others. This really helps more people to find out about the highlights from Ukraine and learn the truth about Russia's invasion. President of Ukraine Volodymyr Zelensky has presented awards to the officers of defense intelligence for performing special combat missions, including sinking the Russian missile corvette Ivanovets several days ago, reports Slovo i Dilo. Zelensky said, quote, defense intelligence warriors have done a lot both on land and at sea. Russia truly feels the pain from your actions, from the actions of your brothers in arms, and it is crucial that the Russian instigators of this war daily suffer its consequences, unquote. On 1st of February, Defense Intelligence informed that its unit managed to destroy the guided missile corvette Ivanovets, part of Russia's Black Sea Fleet. The warship was attacked by a drone while it was on the roadstead of Lake Donuzlau in temporarily occupied Crimea. As a result of a number of direct strikes to the hull, the Russian vessel sustained critical damage, causing immobilization, and it sank. Thank you for listening to the Highlights from Ukraine podcast. We're a commercial initiative of just 2 people, and we need your help to grow. Share information about the podcast, rate us in the app, subscribe to our Patreon. With your support, we are getting better. We call on you to demand from governments of your countries to impose the toughest sanctions possible on Russia and its citizens to stop their invasion of Ukraine.